Coin Collector Ohio, welcome. Welcome. Oh, goodness. Okay, there we go. I forgot to turn the sound off on my channel. Imagine that. How's everything going tonight? Shumar, welcome. All right. Ken did something. He broadcasted last night and he did something where he got his OBS to work with Google Hangouts. So I'm gonna. It was in the first 5 minutes of his video, so I'm gonna watch his video and take a note and see if I get it to work on mine. And then I got all this to organize. And down here. I don't know if you could hear them or not. Been doing all right, Shumar? Haven't seen you online lately. Getting ready to come up. I'm learning. We had 3, but not anywhere in my area. We had 2 this morning during the morning time, which is very unusual. Go to tools. Yeah, house is standing, no problem. There was, I believe the news said there was a total of 3 that came down. Couple this morning, and then I think they had 1 late afternoon on the other side of the north and east of me. We had good thunderstorms here, lightning storm. It was fun. Lost television, lost internet for 3-4 minutes, and then it came back and no problem. Trying to figure out how Ken got his OBS to work on his. Roadrunner, Bigfoot. Hit tools. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. I guess you could use OBS with Google Chromes if you set OBS up as a virtual camera. And it's under the tool settings, but when I click on my tool settings, I don't have an option for virtual camera. So that goes that idea. But the way it's supposed to work is then I could use OBS to click back and forth between cameras and screenshot web pages without having to switch cameras and start other things on Google Hangouts to do it. But I'm going to have to do some more research into that. I was hoping I'd get it going so if I looked at coins, I don't look at them upside down on Chrome. But I've been doing a little work. I get these red boxes. We see that? Yeah, we can see that. See, I get these red boxes from Ken. Move. He sells the red boxes and they're full of flips. So I get these red boxes and then I got a top and a bottom, but I use them a lot like this. But all my coins were all mixed up. I couldn't figure out. I had to go through the whole stack to try to find something. So I took some cardboard and I cut it down and I just taped it in the middle as a little divider. And it sticks up a little bit. That's so I could write something across the top if I wanted to. And then I could separate what I'm doing. See, like this stack is all my 1950s wheat pennies. Everything on this side of the divider is from 1960 to current, because I don't have a lot of those. And then these are my 1900s to 1930s, 1920s, and then my 30s and 40s on this side. See, I still got an empty box I can make another divider with, and I could. Oh, these are two of the. It's supposed to fit inside there. They're supposed to fit together. Oh, muscle relaxers really mess with you, Amy. I take muscle. I take so many of them damn things. They don't even work anymore. I switch back and forth. But what? You just came in. Look. See? No biscuit. Hold on a minute. I gotta get him a biscuit before he eats my foot. I swear that dog is going to be the death of me. I get these biscuits in the big box. Then I break them in half. And then I just put them in my drawer here. Then when he gets in my face, I give him a biscuit and he goes away. Oh, Bigfoot, you got the blue ones? Yeah. Yeah, see, they got me on that cyclobenzaprine. But I switch back and forth. I'll stop taking that cyclobenzaprine because your body gets used to it after a while. And then I'll take these for a month. And then I'll get off of those and then I'll go back to something else. Doctors don't want me on no aspirin ever again. So I can't take no more aspirin. God. Fighting with my chair. It's gonna buck me out. I swear. Let me see. If I do that and I click on this link and I copy that and I come over here and I paste it right there. And I do that. There's a link. If anybody wants to come in and hang out, help entertain, or just show up and wave at me and go, "Hi, Blues." Yeah, the OBS. What I saw something. Jeffrey put something on here. Okay. So I need a OBS plugin for Google Hangouts. All right. Got a note. If I don't write notes, I will not remember what I'm doing. Now, where do I put it so I don't lose it? That'd be a safe place for it. Yeah, and you know what, Bigfoot? I deal with headaches every day. They had to fuse my neck They had to fuse my neck. And I deal with headaches every day. This side of my neck is always tight and big knots on it. So yeah, I know all about dealing with pain every day and different things.
Hey, Blues.
Shumar, what's going on, brother?
Oh, not too much. Blues.
Doing all right?
Yeah, doing all right. Blues. That OBS thing, you have to go online and you have to download the OBS plugin. So just go onto Google, type in Google Hangouts OBS plugin, and download that. And when you download that, that's just software that allows you to, in essence, use your OBS as a camera, in essence. Then you just have to go in the OBS, and after you have that plugin, follow what we're doing for Ken,
Okay.
and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, he did that last night. He did a late show on last night, and he explained how that was done, and I went, oh my goodness, I got to learn how to do that.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice for some people. My only issue is that all your images come across as fuzzy,
A little fuzzy.
just a little fuzzy. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me see. See. Amy goes, how did the surgery go? The surgery did well. It fixed me for 6 to 7 months. I was headache free, pain free, but then the headaches and the pain started to come back after 6 or 7 months, and I was pretty much in the same boat that I was in. The doctor said that the surgery it didn't take. So they went in there and cleaned everything out and made the vertebrae holes a little bit bigger for the nerve, and then put the fusion plate in, which is just a little piece of metal and some screws. But it said it didn't work for me. So that's why I'm not in the military no more. I got medically discharged because of the pain and the headaches. I was always gone. I was in the doctor's office all the time. Home. I was unemployable. So
Blues, have you found anything good recently?
yeah, I did. What'd I do with it? Is it this one? Oh, let this be it right on top. Yeah, here it is, right here. This is the best one I have ever found. We've switched cameras.
Yep, here you go.
Oh, you can't put it on that. I got to put it on this. Guess this coin. Oh.
Professor Peavy.
Yeah. See them bars?
Yeah, what date is that, Blues?
85.
It's an 85. Yeah, you even have. That's nice. You even, not too often, you get the bottom of the memorial up above the left of the head.
Yeah. Look right across his eye line.
Yep.
Yep, that's the best one I've found. You always find just the little itty bitty ones, a little bit into the chin or something, but that's the best one I've found. I wish the penny was in a little bit better condition, but for being found in circulation,
You can't complain with that, finding that in circulation.
no. I haven't been on Mad Die Clashes yet to figure out what number it is.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that on 85. That deep of a die clasher, CJ.
There's CJ. Okay, let me see. 85 Cajun wins. Yeah, they put me on gabapentin, and the gabapentin didn't work. I was having the side effects with it. They got me on naroxen, and it's supposed to take one every 12 hours for inflammation and headaches, whatever that means. I don't know if it works or not. See, we got Mike, JC's in here. CJ Welk came in. Cajun. I think I caught up with everyone. I found a new I came across a new clash on the quarter that wasn't on the list. I bet you that's in my quarter bucket. This one? That wasn't that one. It's actually on an 82 quarter. I don't know what I would have done with it. There ain't no telling. But I looked at Mad Die Clashes, and it wasn't on. There it is. And it wasn't listed on their site. Ooh. That was a penny.
Greetings, programs.
Going on, Roadrunner?
Taking a little walk. I need to go get some cigarette papers and just need to get some air for a second.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Just got to get out.
Yeah, I've been cooped up all day. I've been purging my whole collection. I found a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know I had, but that was cool.
You can see I got a little bit of Clash right there.
Who's that, Silver?
No, this is 82 Philadelphia.
Oh.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm going to the store.
All right. Yeah, that's about the only finds that I've had this week. I've been really working on trying to get everything organized better.
Yeah, I think the best thing I found recently was 72 double die 9.
All right.
I think that was the best thing besides a big old bag of large cents that I found at the bottom of the coin pile. I didn't know I had.
It's like Christmas all over again.
Listen, I'm still looking for that half a roll of BU 1970 small dates. I have no clue where the hell they got to.
Just gone.
I don't know where they're at.
Hold on, Cajun. I got.
And that's not a cheap half roll of coins to lose.
No, I wouldn't think it would be.
20, 25 bucks a pop.
The Google link does not like Cajun. So if he jumps on, I got to send him a request through email. He can't get on without it. Are you out of here, Amy? Did I miss something?
Yeah, Amy left.
Sleep. All right, take care. Hope you get to feeling better. I had a big old bowl of ice cream with a hot apple turnover earlier, and now I'm all sugared up. There's Lincoln. Lincoln's here. $61D RPM 37. This from? Oh, okay. That's from my Konica. I think these are all ones that I've already separated. These are all the RPMs, die clashes, die cracks, VIEs, no FGs, floating roofs, die cracks, VIEs. Come on, Cajun, you know the rule. Turn your sound off.
I did. Sorry, guys. On it 2 seconds. Bad.
Every time someone gets on, we got to go through the whole spill over again. I got some stuff in here. I don't even know what it is. There's a 1936 France coin. Not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Not a clue.
It's just in a flip. No markings, no papers, no nothing. It says 2008 on it. Oh, I think I put it in there because this has like a deep red tone on it. I think I pulled that out of a roll. See, that's a nickel. DDR, 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 Clash, CUD, die chip. Not a clue. That just don't even know what that is. What's this? 1851 braided hair large cent. Wonder where that came from. Oh, wait a minute. That's it. Is that the one I just looked at?
Dunk.
Dunk. Yeah, okay. That's that 85 we just looked at. Who's laughing at me?
Cajun.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh man, don't get me started.
Okay.
Oh, God.
There's a
Sure, it's not a
72,
full moon.
72S dime. Show you how old these coins have been sitting in this box. Cardboard flips with staples. But at least the staples are flat. $72S quarter, 71S dime. 1918 Canadian 1 cent. Wonder where that came from.
What are you doing, Blues?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Organizing, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
I think I'm making a bigger mess than what it was.
Yeah, I started to do that earlier. That's why I took off from. Yeah, I got distracted by something else and something else. And I got it. I got to stop.
Well, it just my red boxes and my box, they were a mess. Someone go, hey, bring out this coin, let me look at it, and I'll have to look in 6 boxes to find it. I'm
Yeah,
better than
I've been seriously thinking about my workstation setup. I mean, I've worked in assembly lines and stuff like that with modular equipment, you know, but having a plumbing van full of parts and stuff like that, you know, I'm used to compacting stuff, you know, making it a little bit more efficient. But then again, you get 20 calls within 2 days. It's not that easy.
I'm finding all kinds of S-Mint marks. 1970D floating roof faint FG.
You know, those are becoming a joke now. I mean, I don't know why. I think Joe Durbin ended up buying a whole roll of them, BU roll from Robert Lawson. When he got them, they were all floating roofs.
Yeah, I find them in Colin Roy's. When I find really good ones, I'll keep them.
His traffic's not messing with your sound, is it?
Yeah, there's some type of background noise, kind of like the wind blowing.
All right, I'll see what I can do about that.
I thought somebody was driving a car or standing on the road.
I'm crossing the street here, little chirpies. I'll put my hand over the mic here.
Schumar's gone. Bye, Schumar.
Yeah, somebody left. Jeff, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, bailed out.
he bailed.
Oh,
How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. I'm gonna go order a pizza here pretty quick. They wanted $4 for a pack of papers. I'm like, no way, dude.
For a pack of papers.
Yeah.
That that really good tobacco?
I'm all, hey, man, I should be able to just roll those and not even worry about it, huh? Jeez. It's the only liquor store open downtown at night, within like 2 miles. Well, not the only store, but like within a few blocks.
I'm gonna see if I can get this club.
I'm gonna go to my bank and get some cash out and order pizza and go get cigarettes.
I might go down and get a box of quarters this week.
There's a box of quarters at 250.
No, they're 500.
Oh, I thought that was halves.
Yeah, I guess they would be 250. Yeah, 25 rolls at $10 a roll.
Yeah.
Don't make me do math.
It
Math
just-
don't work for me.
I know. That's why I'm not giving you. That's why I'm not giving you a ration right now.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you a brown ration at this point. Right?
especially don't give me no math letters.
If they have to start off the meal with a letter, I don't want it.
Yeah. What is the coefficient of a plus b minus pi to the 5th power? 3. I don't know.
22.7 times. No. Okay, I can't think right now.
Oh, I guess there is a die tip up there.
What are you working on? Sounds like a linear problem.
I have a bad habit of finding coins, marking them, not attributing them, so I know which one they are.
Instead of having to go back and figure it out again.
And then I just throw them in random boxes. I found everything from basically large cents, Canadian large cents, nickels, pennies, dimes, quarters in this box. Nothing makes sense. So I'm really trying to get it organized a little bit better.
So what were you going to do? You're doing the thing tomorrow or the next day? Yeah.
The Q&A's on Thursday,
Okay, gotcha.
8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, see, I did have that one. Oh, your internet went down, Shumar? I'm sorry. That one did have, it does have a die chip in the A. I need sticky notes for, yeah, I need all kinds of help over here. I'm normally better at keeping stuff organized.
Hey, Blue, is that your die chip in that A?
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if it was you or CJ. CJ left?
no, CJ never got on.
Oh, somebody stepped out for a breath of fresh air earlier. I just got on. I didn't know who all was in here.
Patrick went out for fresh air, but he's streaming as he's walking or doing something.
Oh,
I'm trying to get some money out of the bank.
thank you.
Shumar stepped out. He said he lost his internet.
Okay. I seen somebody on here that looked like CJ. They resemble each other. Okay, gotcha.
Let's see, that was a die chip. that will go in that pile.
My
This is
direct
my-
deposit 8.
This is my thought with
Nice.
the whole thing. If I'm going to sit here and work on coins, I might as well jump online and visit with my buddies at the same time.
That sounds good to me. Of course, I'm not stationary right this second.
So,
Gotcha.
and then that gives me more experience being online and in front of a camera. It gives me more experience working Google Hangouts.
Where else are you gonna have a good, intelligent conversation? Except for
And then, yeah, sometimes we get into some nice conversations.
yeah, in depth.
Like, we should get into a coin conversation.
We do on your channel all the time.
See, what can we talk about?
Well, whatever you find next.
Doo, 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 doo. That's Jeopardy.
Well, he almost got hit by a car.
No, I dodged it.
You dodged it?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to put the Frogger theme song on for you.
No, Donkey Kong. I like that one better.
See, JC says, add up all your pennies. You might be able to trade them for $1, and then you can put it into a slip. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing an auction, but a lot of the stuff that I have, they're $1, $2, maybe $3 coins. They're die chips, die cracks, small clashes, some large classes, some really nice BU stuff.
BU's good. It's always good.
So I've been thinking, CJ mentioned that since I don't have a lot of like what's considered like $8, $10, $12, $15 coins, that I could do like Blues Dollar Days.
Yeah,
Blue Light Special.
And I could offload some of these coins that I found them, I marked them, I looked at them, I took pictures of them.
You know what? That's a great idea, Blue. You know, because like the
Somebody
younger
else could
crowd-
use them, that's for sure.
Yeah, the younger crowd can get in here and bid $1.50, you know, instead of 18, 19, 20 bucks for, you know, silver stuff and all that. And this can add to their collections.
Right. And then that will
That's it. It's
doop, doop, dee, doop, doop.
good.
Yeah, I didn't hear that neither.
Yeah, that's all, Patrick.
Like, you know, like quackers. Quackers.
I'm
Now, see, the
getting
only
older,
way
trying to
that's
be
going
out
to
for
work for some of these people and so to even make it worth your while, you'd have to get 4, 5, maybe 6 coins to justify
Correct.
the shipping cost. I mean, you can't buy a coin for $1 and then
And mail it for 75, 80 cents. You know, a stamp plus the extra ounce, 15-cent stamp. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
right.
But what I can do with Patrick Roadrunner, you know, anybody that wants to help out with your auction, what we can do is make a promo video for you. Because I make videos, naturally. Anybody that wants to help you out can make a video, announce an auction for you at a certain date and time. You'll be there. And then I have a lot of kids, teenagers that watch my channel, and I can announce it everywhere else also. And other, like Coin Dragon can do it. He has a lot of subs. You know, I only have not quite 300. But, you know, we can announce a video for you, and then you might have a good crowd.
Hey, Dragon, you got your shirt on? You want the link?
Blues Light Special. I love that.
Blues Lights, but there we go.
That's what I just said. No,
I don't know what you're doing, Patrick, but a lot of background noise.
I'm live. It's like a live video thing. Thanks.
You're good, Dragon? Okay.
Okay. The problem I have with that is that my stuff that I want to get rid of is a little bit too expensive. I got some serious varieties in my BU coins and stuff I pulled out. You know, some I got double dies coming out my ears now. I got 1980, 1995D. Got a bunch of them. A bunch of 90s varieties, a few 80s.
Yeah, I haven't found a 95 yet.
I just found my four 72 FS 104s. I'm getting rid of those. I don't want them. But, yeah, it doesn't mean that if you have it, they're going to buy it.
Yeah. See, I had this thing marked as a 69 no FG floating roof. Let's see if I was close.
I have several of those 69 deep floating roofs.
A bunch of them.
Yep, that's a Fane FG floating roof.
Due to over-polished dies. Imagine that.
69 is known for them.
Yeah, I don't understand that part of it. That one, those two little, the two little, that spot on either side of the roof, on either side, that just that little spot is what's polished away. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about that when I said over-polished dies. Why not the rest of items on that back of that coin? You know, so you know other high points.
I think it might be. Well, I don't know about the FG part of it, but the floating roof thing, it might just be when they make the new hub or whatever.
Yeah, Coin Dragon has a point. It's tougher to find a 69 without the floating roof.
That's true. That's absolutely true. That goes without saying.
Yeah, the floating roof, that one little spike on that line that's being polished off, that's not a very thick, prominent part of the coin. So it disappears very easily because it's just so thin. There's really no substance to it.
Yeah, but why that one and not all the other ones? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Correct.
Because it still doesn't add up. The math isn't there, Blue.
Maybe see if I can.
What?
Shumar, you scared the hell out of me.
Did I? Good. That's all I like to hear.
I just looked up and you were on the screen.
Yeah, my internet decided it wanted to take a little break.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
The floating roof thing. What's the deal? Because the polishing away just that one little part where the roof just floats. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much. It doesn't look like there's any marks in the first place. And second, why in such just a specific area?
Those 69 dies were overused. For example, you see all those 69s that have that machine doubling and die deterioration. Those dies were just overused is what it was, and those dies just got so weak. And then the U.S. Mint tried to, save those dies, and it just didn't work. So that's why, I have rolls and rolls of 69 floating roofs.
So you seen the progression, because I just seen from one coin to the next, so I'm not really absolutely sure.
I have a theory on that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Maybe when the dies were made, the recessed part in the die was shallower than the rest of it. And then when they did polish the dies, that those two little spots, and I'm a carpenter and I forgot the name of them. Anyway, those parts of that roof on the cornice, okay, I'm going to call it the cornice, for example. Those two little spots were shallower in the die than the rest of it, and those got polished out kind of flat, and then that's why it didn't show up on the coin itself.
I'm thinking a planchet change. When they started doing the 69s, they used the same die pairs, but didn't they use the same, basically the same mold or whatever? Because the rolls that I bought, I actually have what appears to be proof planchets that were struck, like test pieces, and they just threw those into circulation since they weren't going to use them anyway. And they're still pennies. And then the 69Ds, there's some of them there that were just god awful crap. But I could see the difference in the metal between the two, and it kind of goes back and forth almost. So I think it's a metal change, to tell you the truth, or just two different types of metal.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. They didn't start doing real proofs till a 68, and again, and then and started jumping out hardcore in 69. So yeah, he's Schumacher's right about the overuse, definitely. I think that I think also the it's different. It's different. It definitely looks like a different metal to me, or at least the way just the tensile strength of it may be different.
Yeah. Oh, Bigfoot. Yeah. The 22 planes. They do have a weak D on them, and the weak D are worth a few dollars also.
They have like a tier for that, the D with the regular mint mark, where it's nice and pronounced, and then the weak, and then like
You guys brought up the point about the die abrasions not being there. Look at the two feather buffalo nickels. Those you're not going to have really present die abrasions, but that third feather's gone. That's a shallower part of the die, much like what Corn Dragon's saying. So that's when they go and they abrade the dies. What happens in essence is you get those lines, but those die abrasions, as more and more corns are struck from those dies, those die abrasions are going to disappear.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all valid points, but in the long run, it just comes out basically that the dies were just overused.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it basically falls down to.
There's definitely a difference between the strike, the strikes between the 68 and 69. 68s were hammered hard.
Yeah. Say, for example, like your 24s. 24 weeks, you're going to have, most of them have a weak struck reverse. Some of your other 20s, you have weakly struck reverses. So there's a lot of manufacturing type of things manufacturing constraints is a better word to say it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
That was pretty much the end of my tangent, at least.
I was just going to say that, it's the obvious. They were using them for proof strikes too. So, I mean, and probably reusing them, repurposing them for business. So that's probably what's going on there too. They just, hammered the hell out of them and overused them. That's mainly that's it. There's no other real it's kind of obvious.
Well, the 69D, 4 billion of them were produced, compared to 1 billion of just the plain 69 Philadelphia. So the production run just on the 69D is almost 4 times what it is on any other day.
You got to understand too, we're in the middle of the Vietnam conflict or war or whatever, and they needed as much material money in the Pacific area as they could too. So that's one of the reasons they struck so many out there, in San Francisco. Just economics, just happened. I mean, it went from like, what was the minutes on the 68? I don't have my thing.
The 69D was 4 billion.
Okay, well, how many were the I gotta go here somewhere. How many were 69S? Business truck.
69S was 500.
About 500 million.
547 million.
547. Thank you. I was like, man, that's a lot of zeros. You're making me do math again.
But the total was 4 billion. Okay.
Yeah.
547,309,631.
And the same with the 70D. 2.8 billion were made. So you'll find them on the 70D too.
Are we talking about pennies here?
Yes.
Okay, 70D was 2.9 billion.
Right.
Said 70.
Oh, I thought he said 8 billion. I'm sorry.
2.8.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I might have mumbled that part. JC says dies will usually last for 200,000 coins.
250 is the guesstimate, I gather.
Is
But like I said, they were expecting a lot more stuff.
Is that on today's dies, or JC? You talking about how much?
All done different in the 68. So yeah, they were just playing around with the new system. That's all.
In terms of corn struck off of die pairs, it varies anywhere from, your proof mintage stuff. There's estimates some were struck 300,000 ish. Really depends on the year and denomination as well.
Well, they just started getting the cameos right in 69. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they changed the way they made the proof coinage.
Yeah.
And they ruined proofs.
You'd think
That's when they ruined
Big Red Book.
69. That's when they ruined the proofs.
Yeah. Had a lot of problems. Every time they do a very large production run like that, there's always going to be problems with the coins. And that just makes it finding one, like was said, finding one that doesn't have a floating roof is going to be more desirable than one that has the floating roof.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the ones without the floating roof are going to be more, basically more rare and collectible because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, the mintage is almost 2 to 1 between the D's to the Philadelphias.
Well, it was the 68D was 2.8 billion compared to 1.7 billion, which is a billion apart, and yeah, that's why you're gonna find more D's than Phillies. That's makes sense. That's why.
Kind of flip flopped.
68 D 2.8, 68 Philly 1.7.
And during the 50s, the Phillies had more, didn't they? Or 40s and 50s?
Well, the
In the
Denver had 2.8 according to the red book, and I have an old red book, but it doesn't matter. The stats should still be the same.
I don't think it's changed since then.
I have a 61 blue book also, but that's way earlier than the 68.
The numbers aren't bad in the 50s. There's only a couple dates that they produced over a billion. And
They started in
57.
64. 64 is when they started ramping up their production, with all those nickels got.
Yeah, blue is correct. 56.
56 and the 57 D
Right.
are the only ones that in the 50s that have over a billion made. Everything else is 330 million, 420 million. The numbers are pretty good for that.
What's this? Something's going on.
Oh wow! You know what? I'm gonna have to start checking my.
We just heard CJ.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother? You doing all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Cool.
I'm trying to get was trying to get my second 3D printer hooked up to my big computer,
The MTP.
but it's not working.
Ouch.
Hey CJ, I got some information for you later on, in a minute or so.
Okay.
Okay, I got blues. You mentioned the 56D. I'm gonna have to start checking my 56Ds. I forgot about this. The 56D had traces of the second mint mark below the D. As like in RPM.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Michael Mullins is here. Welcome. Mike White is here. Welcome.
Hey, Mike.
All right. I just presented a coin. What's wrong with it?
Bad deterioration. Next.
Anybody else?
The ding.
That's it.
Yeah, I sit back on those questions nowadays. That's pretty much my wheelhouse at this point.
Hey, Shumar, you missed it last night.
What was going on last night?
72 DDO number 8.
Oh, yeah. CJ killed it yesterday.
Where'd you find that one at?
In a roll, in a box.
Nice.
Roll hunting.
Yep.
I just found a 72.9 the other night.
Yeah, I was going through my collection. I found my 104s. I have 4 of them. I didn't know I had that. I didn't know I had that many. I didn't know I had one.
I didn't quite get that. A 72D over what?
No. 72 DDO. Double die
DDO.
obverse. Number
I'm
8.
sorry.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm purging my collection. I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff. I gotta clean house.
Got it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to put a set of the 72 DDOs together.
Well, hey,
Frank,
dude, the 104s are hard to find. I got 4 of them, so you know we've worked something out.
like XF, it's got a couple
Yeah.
of scratches, so details, but around XF.
Yeah.
Mike White's doing quarters. He's got 10 rolls of them. But it always sounds better. I'm doing $100 worth of quarters because that sounds better than saying I got 10 rolls.
Yeah, I've handled in the past 2 years, I've handled quite a few nice
Sorry,
double dice.
Mike, I had
Come
to
through
do
my
it.
hands at least.
I had to say it, Mike. I'm sorry. Everything always sounds better with the
People act
fidget.
like it's hard. These things are hard to find. I run into stuff all the time. It's just I don't want to keep half of it because it's crap.
Yeah.
It's just too far gone, so I let it go.
Oh, okay, CJ. I got some info for you.
What's up?
Okay, I seen a video that Blues Coins did earlier today. Well, yesterday. It's past 12 in my time. Anyway,
Lies. No, I'm just kidding.
On the 30th, he did it. He did a video, and he was trying to show how a planchette is made and stuff like that, you know, with
I
his
do that.
hand. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, you know, CJ can send him. He was talking about working hubs and stuff. I said, CJ can probably send him the stuff to show in a video, and Blue Ridge Silverhound has 91,000 on the way to 100,000 subs. And man, give you a huge shout out if you send that to him and expand your channel quite a bit. Just a thought.
Who was
I
that?
think you're talking
Let
about
him
Blue
get
Ridge?
let him get the letter printer going first.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Ken,
Okay.
I think you're talking about Ken.
No, Blue Ridge Silverhound made a video today.
Oh.
And
It's off today.
explain how this stuff worked. And I'm like, wow, okay.
I'm
CJ
subscribed to him. I'm gonna have to go check that.
Yeah, check that video out. It was put out today on the 30th. Today's the
He
30th.
also put out a video of grading situation, and he was racked today. I thought he was going to blow the fuse.
Oh wait, what's that now?
He did a recap on a video he did about consignments and grading with auction houses or consignment places, and basically he's kind of tired of people asking him, you know, about stuff that they should be, you know, learning themselves. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see the
Oh,
auction
totally.
video. Whatever they
Yeah, people think they got the Wonder Coin, and you know that they need him. You know, where they need him for. You know, but they they have him anyway.
Right. Yeah.
He
This
just put it out there. You know, this is how it is.
the video I'm speaking of is the one where he was talking about the cap die.
Yeah.
You know, when he was trying to explain, you know, how the dies work and all that. And then I thought of you, naturally, trying to help your channel out.
Do you remember what the title was? Because I'm looking through his videos and I'm not seeing it.
A couple of videos ago. I mean, it couldn't have been more than a day ago.
It's the one he made right before
Mega
hold
crazy.
on.
Is it the mega crazy Lincoln Penny error found?
Yes, correct. That's the one.
Okay.
Okay. I'll have to bookmark that too.
I'm like, there's nothing in there that says anything about dyes, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking for.
You kind of go on a tangent.
Just trying to explain how dies work, and the hammer die and the anvil die.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
He's doing
But
it.
I think a lot of people, prominent people in the coin community, are tired of the overloaded people, and I've talked at this ad nauseum, that they think that whatever coin they have is the $1 million coin, and the first question is, should I send it in? And every single person that has ever been, you know, had that situation brought to them, and you know, they put up a picture of this, you know, this parking lot coin, and their first response is no, like hard no.
Do you want me to say my theory on the reason why this is happening more frequently now?
because the videos that have been up in
You're
on YouTube for the past 5 years, and
Clickbait.
all
The
they
clickbait
see
videos.
is find this $10,000 coin in your pocket.
Yeah, correct.
That's why.
There's a reason. That's the reason why I've stopped watching a lot of people that used to just focus on educational material. I said no, thank you. You ain't getting my view time now, because it's just all clickbait stuff, and it's just not going to help the hobby, in my opinion.
Yeah. But,
I'll put my plug out there, but I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to just jump in the fire with that crap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
hello,
I-
VC.
There we go,
Adam.
Ken. All
Ken,
your
all your-
coins are worth $16,000.
16 grand. Yep.
Ken's here. Did you get up from your nap?
Oh, hello, Ken.
Okay, JC asked a question. He's wondered why Morgan dollars have more clashes than any other coin. That's just because so many were minted, so many different dies were used. So just statistically, it's more probable.
Yeah, like the ADS, they made it a bunch of those. They're all over the place on those.
So that's the reason why.
I note on the silver dollars is that why they came out with the what is the VAM? What does VAM stand for?
I don't remember.
Science.
Isn't it the initials that guy who did the vampire movies or
The
something?
first guy that was doing the attributions, just like Rick Snow, his name was Van Allen.
That's what. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
I knew it was an acronym of some kind.
Yeah, it's initials.
So just like Snow varieties, it's Van Allen, and the other guy, their variety attributions.
There you go. Ken's got the answer.
Okay.
Cheater.
Cheater.
Ken just said it. Typed it.
Yep.
Van Island, and
Molly.
Molly.
Mollis.
Molly.
MOLLS. Crap. I'm trying to read it here, but I'm not close enough to read it with my glasses.
Blues, just squint a little harder.
It's terrible.
Ken Peavy says he's making dinner at 1:45 in the morning.
I'm ordering a pizza here in a second.
Well, it depends. It depends on when you woke up. Like I didn't get up until noon, and I'm technically eating dinner, and it's 10:45.
Oh no, this is just early. We're into early breakfast hours now.
Y'all know better than that. Ken Peavy is not making dinner. It's one of his wayward women in the House of Wayward Women that's doing that for him.
Yep. Probably making him a sandwich.
He announced that night before last, and he's got 5 or 6 of them in there right now.
What are you in a sorority? You something we don't know?
His tuition is 5 silver coins for for a room for the night for wayward women.
She's telling you you'll get rid of the spiders.
18.
All right, here you go. Here's something that you guys can all answer without even seeing a picture, and I am going to read this verbatim.
Verbatim. Ooh.
I think I have a rear 1979 Penny Air DDO, doubled in the E and N cent, doubled in the year 1979.
Nope. Next.
What is it?
Here's your
That's
haiku.
MD.
MD.
I can tell you now it's MD.
AMD all day long.
Bye, VC. Go eat something.
Penalty fishing. That's me right now.
Okay. On the new collector's defense, Because when I first started coming across MD, I was putting post pictures on there too, going, is this a DDO or a DDR? And I think it was Pete Apple. He put a link. I think he put Wexler's link on it, and said, I'll find information on this link. And that's the best thing that someone has ever done. Instead of telling me no, it's not. They actually put a link to where I could find the information.
Yeah.
And
That kind of bugged me myself. Somebody just arbitrarily says something and doesn't explain it, doesn't really make it so.
yeah, there was another guy. It was Bill. His last name started with a B.
The issue that a lot of us are running into to answer these questions online now too, on Facebook and other forum type places, is people don't want the links. They get all cranky with you when you post them links to information now. There's been a lot of us that have been hitting that wall now too. So you just drop a link and I'm out of there pretty much.
Yeah. Hey, you got to have an out.
Well,
I
it's
gotta
like,
get-
This is what I think it is. Here's a link to some information. Have a good night.
I think a lot of these people, if you look, you can tell that they're new to the group, and they just want the answer so they can put the coin on eBay. They don't want to learn about coins. They just want to know if it's this so they could get paid.
There's the door.
Well, in my,
By now.
I run a full-time business focusing on coins and all that happy fun junk. I ain't got time to mess with people who don't want to learn this hobby. If you don't want to put in the time, I'm not giving you my time.
That's how it is.
You call me
Yeah,
selfish for it, but oh well.
Mike White just made a good comment. They only want the quick answer, and they want the answer they want.
Right here. Here's the exact answer. I have 11 1982 pennies that weigh 3.1 grams. 4 of them are D-mint. I believe 2, maybe 3 of them are small date. What do I do? Who should I send them to? All of them are in pretty good condition.
Old Betsy down at the bank.
Yeah, why don't you just use them and then slam your head against them, because that would actually increase your sense.
Send in the TCS at $39 a
I'm not
coin,
going to blow them out the other end.
and when you spend $300 on grading a coin, that's really nothing. Maybe you'll actually pay attention to what you're being told on these forums. That is not what you're looking for.
No.
You hurt people in the pocketbook, they start to listen.
Most of the people that get going in the chats with us are pretty much.
this is the same thing we were talking about a couple nights ago with that one girl that sends me and CJ and somebody else a few pictures with the 1982 small date over Lord's Day.
Over and over.
That's my favorite.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember that conversation.
And the reverse proof.
Yeah,
The
reverse proof.
2017 nickel. A
It's
reverse
like,
proof.
number one,
2007
You have
nickel.
no
All that
concept
stuff.
of small and large date for the 82s. That's your
Crazy
number one
people.
issue.
Crazy people.
So what you're saying is that we have a mental health crisis, right? Is that where we're going with this?
That's always a given. What are you talking about?
It's an
I don't know. I'm just
education system.
I'm just talking
I
about.
know. I'm a kid, but hey, there's special classes for that.
But Ken Peavy does not have a class for those class of people.
The government does, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the government does. Yeah, correct.
You got to look at it. You got to look at it.
I don't know. I love my coin.
I started collecting in January of 2018. So I've been doing this basically 17 months.
You started collecting coins in 17? Really?
January 18.
Well, you sure sound like you have more education on coins than a person that's been doing it for not quite 2 years. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's been hanging around the right people. It makes all the
Yeah,
difference.
got the aptitude, the right people, the right resources. There you go. You know, and he
Yeah.
wants to learn. You know?
One of the-
Yeah, and if you
Motivated.
want to learn and take advice from people, that's what counts the most.
Dang, you just hit it right on the head.
one of the best sites I found was Ken Peavy's site. Because he'll do a 2-hour show explaining something.
Yep.
When he's done, there's no questions. He gets the information out. He gets it out correctly. He doesn't BS around it.
No, he does bullshit around it.
If you don't like Ken's teaching methods, then that's on you. But you know what? He does a phenomenal job. And between Ken and all the other sites I've come across, you can do nothing but learn because the information is getting out there correctly.
Robert Lawson, Dustin Morgan, Ken PV. Yes. Listen to them. You'll be very, very wise.
Yeah, see, I got started on Ken, Dustin a while back at least. And now for some reason people are calling me an expert, and I don't know why.
What is it?
You're very knowledgeable. You're very knowledgeable on
I mean, it's like
what are made.
you go to a different doctor for different things. You know, it's
Yep.
just
If you understand how a coin is made from the master die to the working dies to the hubs and the anvil and how coins are struck and the process, the 98% of the coins that you come across, you're going to be able to diagnose why it is or why it is not.
Here's my thought on the matter. Okay, if you really want to purge some of these groups, what you do is you post a question in there, and they have to send in the difference between a master die doubling versus a double die, a true double die. If they get it right, they can stay in the group. If not, see you later.
I actually set one of set the entrance question to the YouTube coin community is if they have read the error ref, and if they have not, I want to prove them. Because and if they say no or anything other than I have read it and I understand, I will decline. Because I guarantee it happens every fucking time. Somebody will go in there and the first thing that they're going to do as soon as they get approved is post a picture. Hey, what do you guys think about this? Delete, block. Next.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Hey, JC, you are right. JC Will, you're right. Nobody knows everything about every coin. Everybody's still learning. Look, Sunday night, Ken Peavy learned about fossilized dinosaur forts. You know?
No, what was it? Not
you're never going to know everything about everything. Everything changes.
Ken did a late show last night. The show before that.
That was Sunday night.
We're talking about the quarters. Wasn't the quarters? I think JC had a question about how to tell the difference between proof and a business strike.
Oh, I wasn't there last night. I missed it.
And Ken went on for almost an hour explaining the difference. And he came across information he didn't know, but he knew where to find the information, so he got it out correctly.
See, that's another thing. Is the resources to find that information is a lot better. Easier to get to.
Hey, VC Coins. Sorry, I didn't see you in the chat earlier. Welcome.
Yeah, it made my day on the last Q&A when Ken started using my terminology of the ridge rim of that die deterioration.
Was that the one?
A little fucker.
4 rims on it, Jeffrey?
Tom, what was that?
Is that coin he found the 4 rims on it?
No,
No, that was something else.
that was something else. So the ridge rim is that you can look at pretty much any. Look at the majority of cents, at least, and even some other stuff. It's that raised ridge right around the devices.
Battery. I gotta go, guys.
All right, Patrick. His battery's going dead. He gone.
I think Jeffrey faded out too.
See, that's what I love about these hangouts. We get 3 or 4 people in here, and we could have an intelligent conversation about stuff.
Whoa, intelligent? I'm out, man. I just
Yeah. I know. I just took myself out of the running.
I just show up.
I got this coin in this holder. I have no idea why it's in there.
You forgot your sticky note in there. I mean, your note.
I think I put it in there because it's really clean looking. I don't know. Let me see. I got another coin on here I didn't even look at yet. I was getting ready to. Doing everything.
There he is.
Doing everything backwards because it's backwards where I'm looking at it is hard to get used to. I don't think there's anything wrong with this.
I'm trying to remember the coin, Blues, because you showed a bunch last week. I remember most of them. Oh, there it was.
There it is.
The B.
Yep, we got a die chip in that.
Hey Cajun, I sent Blue Ridge an email on those dice. So
Okay.
we'll see if he wants those.
Oh, great. All right. Well, you know, if he
What's up,
gives you,
Reggie?
he'll give you a shout out, and guess
But that's good looking out though, man. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Hey, where's my email?
Email that I haven't sent you yet?
Yeah.
I suck, dude.
No, you don't.
I had an email that I needed to go to Lake House 3 days ago, and I sent it tonight. I'm trying to catch up with life.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. You got family or what have you and stuff, you know. Just hit me back with your address and I'll send you that die chip. I mean, that
Okay.
die crack. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on that B die chip right there.
Here, I'm gonna do it right now while I'm
I'll send you that coin.
thinking about it. How about that?
Another die crack. And that way we can
You get pictures
talk
of it.
about again.
Okay.
I mean that's a beautiful die crack, you know, and it's in a hot area, but hey, if it comes out to be a bomb, well, guess what? But
Okay, there it
it's
is.
a nice die crack.
Hey, Jeffrey, you're in and out. Your internet messing with you?
I think so.
Kind of, sort of. I had to switch to my work computer.
Well, Michael Mullins, if you have one of those with the B filled in, hold on to it. Put it in a little cardboard flippy separate from your other coins.
Hey, Blues, pop back that coin you just had.
Mike Badger.
That's
Good luck playing catch
57.
up. Yeah. Jeez.
The one I had to close
Right.
on?
Yeah.
That's it. I just got a little bit further away from it. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
That's a 57D, so you have the connection down to the... Yeah, see if that's raised or...
Hey Jeff,
Yes, sir.
Do you want pictures of that of the interior die crack that I was talking to you about?
I mean, if you want to send them, you can.
I mean, do you have any purpose for them, or I thought it looked like a lot like the 55 S that you were looking through.
So that one is what I classify as type 1. That's a small crack. That's in the 95. I'm pretty sure that one does not turn into an interior die break. To me, that just looked like a crack that just swerved up around the head. It's very similar to a crack skull, but the crack skull, it's not the crack skull. Spike head, it's in the same place. It runs from the right underneath his ear up to the rim.
It goes behind his head and through his head.
Does it wrap all the way around?
Uh-huh.
I'll have to look at that again. I must not looked at that good enough then.
Yeah, then that's why I was like, hey, this looks, this looks like what we were talking about. Crap, now I gotta find it.
Yeah, that little spot in between the 9 and the 5, it's raised and it almost looks like a little bubble.
So that to me looks like a die break. Go up around to, let me see the head and then the vest.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when I looped it underneath.
Look at the head, yep.
It's actually a pretty nice one.
Yeah, see if it,
If I get some better light on it, I got shadows.
yeah, so that's what I classify as a stage 6.
Yeah.
At least in my terminology, my nomenclature. So yeah, it's a pretty late stage dive.
Ken
Goes
Peavy
all the way across, up, all the way over here,
On a 57D.
down to there, and I think it connects.
Yes.
At the-
Yeah, because when you pop that up, that down below there, that is, I thought it matched up with 57G progression I had.
Yeah, it
Right.
connects and it goes down to behind the ear. The crack goes down behind the ear.
Yep.
So this would be an interior die crack.
So that would technically be a retained interior die break.
Retained.
It's a retained.
1957.
Sent them. Let's see. So I can find them, CJ.
Yeah, Ken Peavy said it's a BR549 die crack. No, R957.
RIDB.
Yeah,
Retained interior die break.
Yes.
right.
Maybe it doesn't.
That's the official words for it. I just call it a die crack. I learned something today.
I thought that it went behind the head, but it looks like it goes from underneath the D in God down through the back of his skull, through his ear, and then all the way down to his neckline.
Yes.
That's where it stops.
Yeah, I don't see any further progression because it tapers off up at the top above the head.
Okay, I guess when I first looked at it, I thought that I saw it following the outline of his head, but I'm looping it right now and I'm not seeing it. So
Okay, so I wasn't crazy then. Yeah.
Well,
Well, okay. Blues, be quiet.
oh,
yeah, and I think Jeffrey, you came across my channel through Paula, didn't you?
actually, there's There is a little extra crack in here. How do I show this? Let's do.
Yeah, blues. I forget where exactly I stumbled across blues from.
I think we came across each other, Paula.
Possibly.
I think Paula was doing a stream and you were on it, or I was doing something and
Yes, it was Paula's. Yes,
Okay, this is gonna get real ugly. I apologize for that.
it's gonna get rogue.
hold on a minute, Stevie. I'll present you.
This is gonna
Let's see.
okay, so this is the die crack that comes down right here, all the way down here, and then it does start right back here.
Okay, yeah, so you did have some sublimation there that wasn't evident in that photo. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
so
the crazy
so
one.
Yeah, the die crack goes all the way down here and goes all the way up here, and it stops right up here. So it goes down across,
Yeah.
but then because especially when I pick it up, like when I'm looking at a loop, I can see this area right here. There's a crack that goes up right through here.
Yep.
So that's why I was thinking that it was basically, it looks like that this section right here is basically the die collapsing. Or it
Yeah,
has
so that's-
collapsed.
Yeah, so that's sublimation. So just a die weak in that area and it starts caving in.
Okay.
Good.
You
Good
know,
Not
way.
retarded. Cool.
I am. It's
looks
fun.
like a fingerprint on there also.
What was that?
It looks like a fingerprint on that coin. A
Over on the
thumbprint.
left. Yeah, it's over on the left.
Yes, correct.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it this one? No. Yeah.
The fingerprint showed up in kind of a light blue color.
Oh, okay.
Thumbprint. I'm sorry.
CJ, you want to scroll up to
Yeah.
In God We Trust? You see any die weakness in that area?
No, there's a little bit of rim right there, but
Not much. So
no.
I'd probably tack that down to improperly annealed die, probably. That's what I would say.
Because it's failing right in the middle here.
Yeah, it's failing in the middle. You don't have as much die wear. You don't have too much fading off
Yeah, that's a
of
that's a
those devices.
95.
So yeah, I would. Yeah, for that area not having. For having a sublimation shift like that without too much major cracking, I would think that die wasn't prepared correctly.
And that's kind of what I was thinking, because like I can understand if the die started to fail, notating that, this crack went all the way to the rim, but to have an interior like die break branching off, that's got to have something to do with the internal structure of the die.
Yeah, that was a faulty die in my opinion.
Cool. Wee. I'll take that one.
Yeah, if you want to if you want to get some photos sent to me, that's fine. It's up to you.
If you want them, they're yours.
Y'all see my little note?
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Yeah, you can take a sticky note out now.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to work. When I'm hosting the show on Thursday, some of these shows last 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
I drink too much coffee. If I'm going to have to bring my coffee pot in here and plug it in,
Or just
Yes.
get up and or just get up and take a break. You're gonna have people like me that just get on that show and just ramble.
I was gonna say there was gonna be Ken. Ken that gets off on a tangent,
No, that's me.
or Paula. Paula gets off on a tangent. It's like half an hour later.
Hey, Blues. If you want to take a break on Thursday, bring up the U.S. Mint. That'll keep me busy for about half an hour.
That'll work.
Yeah, just like Ken said, you're the host. You set the hours in essence.
Now, if we still got a good conversation going and we got ample supply of coins, I guess if it gets too late, then see, 8:30 my time is 9:30 Ken's time.
Well, that's like noon for him.
Yeah, he'll probably get up at 5.
Yeah, but Blues, if you need to take a break, like go to the restroom or make a pot of coffee or get you a cup, yeah, these guys, Paula, that they will talk about something.
Yeah.
Blues.
One thing that I was thinking about that, especially if you wanted to talk specifically about a singular topic and to get input on that topic, is that you can go through and set up your topic and then get input from each panel member before going on to the other one. That might have a little bit more structure to it instead of less like a free for all, but that's up to you. You can do.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of a discussion line.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Did you have any topic questions for tomorrow, Blues? Thursday, I mean.
Nothing yet.
Okay.
I'll come up with something real good, and then I'll make sure I get it out to the panel members before, so they have an idea on what's going to be talked about. I probably need to make sure I get that done by tomorrow. So if they want to look up information on it, I got to start doing some work.
What day is it?
Tuesday, I think.
It's Wednesday our time, Blue.
Well, technically it's Tuesday for me, so yeah.
Blue, how's the weather over there? Did it pass y'all yet, or are y'all still in a warning or watch or what?
Right now, it pretty much slowed down. We had they were predicting most of the storms would be in my area during the evening time, and they were. We had a good lightning storm come through, a good one.
Yeah, is that about the time we were on Hangouts earlier this afternoon?
Yeah, because I got off.
Right.
Let me rephrase that. I got off of Hangout.
Jeez, man, I think JC called me a woman.
Oh God.
Brutal.
I don't think he was talking directly to you.
Oh my goodness.
Because Paula was mentioned in that conversation just now, so I think he's talking about Paula.
Okay.
Hey,
Blue, there's a BIE for you.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, because I've been on my, on my soapbox too, where I am just rambling on about something that I'm passionate about. So like, I get it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
But CJ, you talk sense.
Whoa.
Yeah, cents, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, Ken, that's a pretty good subject line right there. I'm going to steal it since you put it in chat.
Yeah,
And,
where will
and
technology
it's my
take the
stream, so it belongs to me now.
Blues,
Yes, sir.
Blues. Did you send any invites to people? Did you send an invite to Chris Rhodes?
Who's Chris Rhodes?
Chris Rhodes has been on. He is one of the admin with Ken over on CoinOp.
No.
Oh, I know Chris.
Yeah, Chris is very knowledgeable. If you want me to, I can send him an invite as well. It's up to you.
I haven't seen Chris around lately.
He was on last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I had him over on because I hosted last week. I invited Chris last week.
Oh, I
Well,
missed,
it really depends on how many people you want to have. That's all.
yeah, I missed his videos, is what I meant.
All of them.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
all of the people.
Good. I sent out 6 requests, and I've only got 3 answers back.
Yeah.
That's because I suck. I'm sorry.
Well, I know TJ got with me on the stream. Ken doesn't check his emails. He's probably behind on his email looking.
That's probably what it is with the rest of them. Their emails are clogged up.
You know
Yeah.
what? It's funny because Ken came up with the show and promoted the show and started the show, and I invited him to his own show. But that was the polite thing to do.
Yeah, so you want to talk about emails? I have about 6 emails that funnel into one place, and I have filters to get everything filtered out. I have 35,500 emails I have not opened.
Dude,
Wow.
what is wrong with you? I can't even make it past 5.
Hey, CJ, why don't you explain to Jeffrey about emails and filters?
No, thanks. But yours, Blues, yours were hilarious.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we were going through Blues' emails because we were trying to get pictures from Cajun to Blues, and could not just his one email address just wasn't getting emails from like anything, and we're like, okay, so it's like, do you have filters? Like, what do you have set up? And so, like, trying to get Blues to go through there is kind of a challenge. And finally, we get him into the settings and stuff, and then he shows like the blocked domains, and he's got 487 blocked domains, including everything from Gmail, everything from Yahoo, Hotmail, YouTube, Google, just like all of it. And they're like, well, there's your problem. You're blocking all of the emails.
It's still not funny.
It's still funny.
Yeah,
It's still hilarious.
Yeah,
First world problems. That's what it is.
I'm a computer idiot.
See, my emails were manageable until I linked the Corn Business email and then the YouTube email, which is where I get all my questions through. That's when it went downhill. Is when I get lots of emails through my YouTube channel email.
Yeah, and see, I don't have hardly anybody's email, so all the requests I sent out was through Facebook Messenger.
Yep.
He's a corn guy, not a tech guy.
Yeah, I remember when Blue had that email problem. That was just like 5 days ago, and
Something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, Blue, your filter, your settings are off somewhere, and well, guess what? Yeah, they were off.
No way.
It was terrible. I blocked everything from Yahoo Mail. It had Yahoo on it anywhere. .yahoo. I never got it.
Including his own email.
It's including my own.
Because
Yeah.
it blocked everything from that domain.
I sent test emails from my email to test, and I never got them.
That's great.
Oh, it was awesome. It was a great night.
Stupid emails, stupid freaking Yahoo sucks, and
Oh, God.
Well, you got it straightened out.
yeah, I had some help, but we got it straightened out. Ooh, what's this
See, I'm
say?
going in, speaking of emails, I'm going in my Gmail right now, and I'm waiting on a certain email.
Email's already sent, brother.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it.
I said I'm gonna do it right now while I'm thinking about it because I'm gonna get on something and then it's gone.
Right.
All right, let me look at. I'm gonna look at a random email that I got sent here.
Oh God,
Machine doubling. Next one. Machine doubling. Next one. That's a 79. It's not going to be a double die. I'm serious.
You could really automate some of the responses. I'm just saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying we can set up some filters and we can do some automated responses with some links to Ahrefs, and I'm just saying there's some things that we can do.
Is it bad that I have a sheet I copy and paste some stuff?
No,
To it?
I would expect nothing else from you. Because I have that one video on the 1976 Ikes that took off, and I always get emails from people in the Philippines wanting to know how valuable their 1976 Eisenhowers are and if they can sell them.
Did they get them from China?
No, but the pictures they send me is like there's one guy, dude, like I applaud this guy for effort. Like truly effort. Because he forwarded me the entire email chain of him emailing Heritage Auctions
Oh, God.
about his garbage 76 Eisenhower that I told him was not a rare coin and it was worth maybe $2 at the most. Like, and we're talking this thing is like 3 or 4 emails long. I'm like, and he just takes that entire thing and forwards it to me and he says, rare coin. I'm like,
What was it, a 76 Type 1 that you thought was...
no, it was a Type 2.
Was it a Type 2?
It was a Type 2 and it was flying garbage. Like, it looked like it was almost parking lot coin.
I can.
Hey, how are you?
Like,
Oh,
like
God,
that
he got...
So, and I had sent this guy 14 emails about all these coins that are just basic circulation coins that he wants to sell, saying that they're all rare and they're all super valuable. Until the last one, and I told him, this is my last response to you. None of your coins are rare. None of them are valuable. I will not purchase them. You will not be able to sell them. I am going to block your email.
So he deconed those Ikes.
Oh my God. No, wait, worse. Worse.
Oh, there's his beautiful face.
Everyone, look at the screen.
Well, hey Ken, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, how are you? Nobody wants to show their face. All right, I'll show some coins.
Is my coin up there?
Yeah, it
Did I
is.
hit the right button?
Yep.
I see a
2000.
JM.
Philadelphia, West Virginia.
What? What? Say that again.
The
Philadelphia. Oh, Phil. Okay.
Quarter.
I was like, quarters don't have two states.
Yeah, it's Philadelphia and West Virginia. They're
Philadelphia,
I was-
West Virginia. Yeah.
I was,
bordered by Boston.
I was a little bit slow on that one.
Yeah, I was not very good at explaining. See, that's what's going to make the Q&A show great.
Is it when I go full retard?
Yeah, no. When I full retard about 2 hours into it.
You never go full retard.
It's a trouble. You went full retard. God.
Uh,
I had a fellow, he had a coin on eBay, and somebody else, another person in the Coin Op group, sent me a message saying, hey man, this coin, it ain't what this guy says it is. He's saying it's a tripled double die or some damn thing. Okay, so I'll go take a look. Yeah, it ain't nothing, right? Die deterioration, MD. And he's got the same coin posted in the Facebook group. And I tell him, hey man, it's die deterioration, MD. He says, are you sure? What about this part over here? Yeah, that's MD. What about this part over here? That's die deterioration. What about this part over here? And I'm looking at one edge of one serif in a designer initial. Well,
Stop the planet. I want off.
we're grasping at straws on this one. It's not a triple double die, which would be like a hextuple die. What's a triple double die? Oh God! Now he says, "Can you look at this?" No, I'm not going to invest any more time in that. Some people get into their coins and they're convinced as to what it is, or perhaps somebody they trust and respect told them it's something special or fancy or wonderful, or they're just plain wrong, but won't give it up. They won't admit. They won't accept that they're wrong. It's hard for people to accept that they're wrong because it goes against the basic premise of their being is that I'm not wrong. So that's a tough one for people to accept. And they'll keep on grasping. If it's not a double eye, well, it must be, lathe lines, or it must be, some other thing. And no, it's just a regular old coin. And you got a price for like $600. What the hell is this?
Yeah, there's a special government grant for those kind of people. It's $752 a month.
Oh no. Here, I got you. Check this out.
That's what
I gotta find this. You guys are gonna love this shit.
drop a J.
listen,
I sent those to Blues. You might have them, CJ. Blues, you have that email I sent you on that 82 small date over large date. Yeah, Ken would love that.
Here you go. Where's mine?
Wait a minute. I think I've seen that. Wait a minute. I think I've seen that.
Okay, can you guys see this?
The unique one of a kind, was $800. Now it's half price. Well,
Rare value 2009 Air coin,
error.
and it's the log cabin.
oh
There's-
God.
Is there an
There's
error?
nothing. There's nothing there. It's just a freaking Betty.
It's an error. Yeah, I made
Yeah,
a
what's
mistake on this
what's
one.
there?
I must have poured the melted copper into the wrong mold.
Listen here, I've been saying this for a long time. Us corn people need a reality show called Corn People After Hours. We'd be rich quick.
We got it. Where's the money?
Yeah.
Show me the
Wait.
money.
So here's the money.
Blues, show us the email that I sent you on that 82 small date over large date.
Yeah.
It's not my coin, okay? It's not my coin. It's something that somebody sent me.
Disclaimer first. Yeah, asking for a
I have
friend.
to get that
That's
straight.
it for a friend.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Asking for a friend.
Hmm. There's people
Oh.
out there who like
Oh,
to
here
look
it
at
is.
coins, but they don't know the first thing about it.
Here it is.
Was this printed right? This an error? $10,000.
$10,000.
10,000? No, that should be at least
That must be
16.
on- That must be on Etsy.
No offer up. 1939, and it's just this
Look at the
regular.
spelling. They didn't even spell penny right.
I know, right?
Go with it. Salem,
Like-
Oregon. Holland.
What am I even looking at? Like, what is it?
It's a brown spot on the L&M.
Just like, what the
Here it is. Oh, look. Is
What
that his ear up there? What?
freaking crap, dude? I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Well,
It's
to
a
that guy, it's an old valuable
$10,000. Your coin in your pocket is worth $10,000.
With 39s, let me go pull a roll of circulated 39s. 10 grand.
Yeah,
apiece.
right. 39 Philadelphias.
You promise to meet
And
the
it's-
guy to take the coin, and when he shows up, you just beat the shit out of him. Come on.
Or just take the coin. What is it gonna do? Call it theft?
JC brings up a good point. That's as much as a 56 Flying Eagle.
Brutal.
Mike White said, damn, that's a Wheatie. Yes, it is a Wheatie.
Hey, Cajun, I don't have those pictures of the 82 over 82.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you. It's in your email on your laptop, I think.
He's got that blocked.
I was just
No,
gonna
wait, we
say,
fixed that.
I'm just gonna say I can tell you now it got blocked.
Clear your cookies. You get your email back. Wow.
He had too many cookies in his email.
Oh, that's what we're calling it nowadays.
Oh god.
Hey, I got some thunder and lightning outside. Let me see what's going on with weather.
Oh, weather's gotten to be bad.
I wasn't expecting anything more tonight.
JC Will said something about an 1856 FE.
Flying Eagle. That's a 56
Flying
Flying
Eagle.
Eagle.
Oh, was that an error? Okay.
Ew.
Here's an 1893. Man, that's one wicked mint error right there. This is the type of stuff we deal with on the daily.
Oh,
Just a
God
minute there.
kills me.
No. How do you
Just
know?
to hold coin. Just
You
to
don't know what
hold
you're
coin.
talking about. That's a mint error, and you're wrong.
yeah,
Okay.
you're right. I'm wrong.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Is that lightning strikes?
Yeah, I'm the blue dot. The storm is heading right towards me.
Bend over. Put your head between your legs. Kiss your ass goodbye.
That's just a small storm.
All right.
Hey, blues, you can't blow away until after Thursday.
It's all supposed to clear out here Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Blues, do you want me to resend you that email?
6.
So if for some reason I kind of get offline because I lost the internet, and I'm sure someone else will. Maybe
I
someone
thought it
else.
was because you hated us.
Yeah, done with y'all. Picking fun at my 39 penny. I'm trying to get 10,000 for.
Just
Yep. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to sell that penny for $10,000. You are? 2 minutes ago,
Reported.
you couldn't identify the damn thing.
reported. Next.
Now I got to get top dollar.
Listen, I cannot go looking for coins on places like that. I would have to buy a new phone after every time.
Yeah, because you'd smash it against the desk.
I do it the other way around. I hit the phone with a shed.
The phone with the shit.
Well, from the phone's point of view, it's a relativistic view thing.
I was just gonna take one out of Ken's book and say just throw a brick at it.
Throw a brick at it, call it good. Get on with your day. It ain't worth a hassle.
Has anybody ever experienced the blue screen of death?
I get that
Yep.
still, and this is Windows like 50 or something.
I
The
had,
blue pill?
I had a laptop, got the blue screen of death. I took it down to Microsoft, the Microsoft store. They had it for 10 days, and they couldn't figure out how to get it off the computer. They said, your computer's broke. Sorry.
Sorry, you're gonna have to buy another one.
Yeah, see, my work. Yeah, see, I got the blue screen of death that my computer was done. I let it sit for about a week and it turned back on finally. That thing wasn't cheap either.
You just shake it like a baby.
So I took it outside, and I filled it full of holes.
Bigfoot just said, well, I know why none of you respond to any of my emails.
Yeah. Yeah. If y'all sent me
Oh, hey.
emails, we never got them.
Jeff.
Jeff,
The blues. Yes, sir.
1904 so-called dollar. Louisiana Exposition.
Louisiana. I don't know what they look like off the top of my head. Give me a second. What is it, though? Give me a second.
It's like one of those.
Ooh. Look what I just found.
Did you find a thing?
Y'all hear that?
Is that thunder?
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, so
Oh, there you go.
2015 WDDO.
Oh, that's
oh, that's a nice one. Yeah,
that's a nice one.
Thursday.
That's all day.
Well, shit, I got this right here in the back of this newspaper.
I heard that this coin is worth $16,000.
Oh shit! Here we go.
How do I get paid?
I quit.
PayPal, goods and services only.
We pick on that. Oh God.
WDDO6, the big one. That's what you got. MS65 red, $99. NGC. MS66 red, $175. Biggest date doubling in decades.
Okay, CJ, you were saying about that 1904 Louisiana Expo,
Yep.
so-called dog. Where were you?
I was
What
just
else
wondering about the so-called dollar part. I haven't. It's on my list to research, but I figured because I know you had talked about them before. I
Okay,
figured that
so-
you could fill me in a little bit.
So there is a book of what 700, 800, or 900 of them. That's where you get your HK numbers from. The two guys that put together that publication. If you look up SoCalledDollars.com, there will be a specification on their guidelines for a so-called dollar. So in essence, these so-called dollars and so-called halves, even to an extent, were spurred on because of the classic commemorative series. So you know all the major ones got those classic commemorative halves, and everybody else wanted one. And the U.S. Mint kind of said no to most of them. So the so-called dollars are about the size of a silver dollar, and they're just commemoratives. Good many of them. There's actually a good many that were produced by the Mint, actually struck by the Mint.
Shumar, let me interrupt you here for a second.
Good, sir.
I got that storm. It's pounding down on me right now, so don't be surprised if I lose internet.
Okay.
Anybody interested in starting a hangout?
Well, if we're all on here, doesn't it continue even if he drops out?
It won't on YouTube side.
Okay. I'll jump on.
So then when my internet comes on, then I could join in that way.
Yeah, I can set one up.
Yeah, 'cause it's right on top of me now. So any type of rain, heavy rain, I lose everything. I've already lost television. So internet's right behind me. And I might get lucky. I might not lose it, but just in case.
Yeah, so that's just basically the story of the so-called dollars and so-called half dollars.
Okay. Because I picked this one up from Robert, and I figured it went in line with my commemorative series that I'm working on. So,
If you don't mind me asking, how much you pay for that one?
well, I don't remember.
Okay.
Probably too much.
They're cheap.
No.
Most of them are cheap. Your pre-1900s are a little more scarce. Where they bring the premiums if they're in a slab, high grading in the slab. NGC will grade pretty much any so-called.
All right. I don't know. Can you guys hear that?
What are we doing?
I hear some rain.
There we go. I'm mind.
These storms blow in and blow out in a minute or two.
Yeah, we get quick ones down here. Back in Maine, they just stick with you for like 4 days.
See, I'm right at the base of the Appalachian Mountains. Plus, we get all that stuff that gets kicked from Lake Erie too.
You get lake effect snow?
Yeah, we do all the way down here
Couldn't have
from
that.
Lake Erie. Plus, I'm right at the base of the Appalachian Mountains too, so we get pounded pretty hard with snow.
Hey, Blues. I sent you an email. I don't know if you got it yet.
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Okay.
Hey, Blues, I'm ready to start mine. If you want to jump over to that one.
Yeah, you know what? That'll work. We could all meet over at CJ's.
Got a link?
As soon as I end the one that I'm in, I can send you guys the link in his chat because I think I'll still be in his chat.
Well, I was going to tell CJ he needs to send me a invite in Hangouts. He left.
He'll be back. Look for him in chat.
Oh.
He's tech savvy. He'll get on it.
Oh, yeah. But
All right.
my,
I'm going to sign off.
There's the link there.
three of us. Blue, Jeff, me.
I'll see y'all over there.
Okay.
Yep.